News time in this 8 o'clock hour. Hit it, Nathan.
Thank you very much, John, and good morning, everyone. Applications are now open for the Rethink Your Drink 2024 program funded by Delta Dental of Iowa Foundation. Schools and communities can now apply for the grant to assist with installing water bottle filling stations inside schools, alongside trails, and in public parks. The deadline to apply for schools is March 1st, while applications for the outdoor water filling stations will be accepted throughout the year. Delta Dental Executive Director Suzanne Henneke-Leibel says drinking plenty of water in place of sugary, sweetened beverages is critical for healthy smiles and healthy lives, and staying hydrated by having access to drinking water is key to supporting our oral and overall health. Since 2017, Delta Dental has donated more than $2.25 million to 412 schools throughout Iowa, and since 2020 has installed more than 45 outdoor water filling stations, impacting more than 427,000 Iowans. So we've got details on how you can apply for that grant with this story at 1380kcim.com. Looking elsewhere, data from 2023 real estate sales from the city of Carroll show homes are selling faster and at higher prices than just a few years ago. Mike Franny from Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate, who serves as president of the Carroll County Growth Partnership, says the local market is healthy. Still, there were some noticeable shifts in the data last year, starting with the average sale price for a house. In 2019, the average home sold for $154,000, but that figure increased to $190,000 in 2023. Franny says multiple factors play into the nearly 25% jump, but he believes low housing stock is a key contributor.
Less supply is going to increase the price. There's people that have to buy or decide they want to rent. Supply and demand.
Franny adds that the cost of building a home has increased tremendously in recent years, adding to those higher home prices. Despite the higher costs, though, the average time on the market for a home in Carroll was just 41 days compared to 99 days in 2019. He says fewer property owners were selling last year also.
2023, and this includes FSBOs, for sale by owners, and everything. 153 transactions, single-family dwellings in the town of Carroll. You know, and you spin back to 2018, there was 172. But you go back just 1 year, 2022, it was 215. So we lost 62 from last year.
Franny adds another contributing factor is a slowdown in new homes being added to the housing stock. Only around 24 new houses were built in 2023 compared to the 50 or so that were built annually 20 years ago. Franny says there's clearly a demand for housing, but filling that demand is increasingly more challenging.
It costs a lot to build right now, you know, and construction materials are up, and certainly they've come back a little bit, but they're never going to go back to where they were prior to COVID. Lack of labor. All right, you see in Des Moines or the big cities about the big track building, 10 in a row. Well, Carroll's not used to that. There's a quality issue, too. Quality that you're getting in Carroll, that's better than you're going to get from a spec builder that's building track homes.
City officials have aggressively pursued incentives for new homes, such as infill housing programs, tax abatements, and partnerships with developers. Franny says those efforts appear to be working, but Carroll is underbuilt for more than a decade, and it will take some time to build its way out. After months of decreasing gas prices, Iowans saw an unwelcome jump at the pump over the past week. According to the Iowa Department of Agriculture and AAA Iowa, the average cost for a gallon of regular unleaded gas in the state rose 12 cents to $2.87 per gallon. The state's prices remained 46 cents below the average for this time last year. The national average on Wednesday saw a more minor increase, climbing to $3.14 from $3.10. Retail diesel prices dropped 2 cents to $3.57 per gallon compared to $4.30 a year ago. The national average stands 37 cents higher than Iowa's at $3.94. Wholesale ethanol held steady at $2.16, and heating fuels, propane prices climbed 1 cent to $1.58 per gallon. Home heating oil dropped 4 cents to $2.97 per gallon, and natural gas at the Henry Hub reporting site plunged 53 cents to $2.12 per MMBTU. Just a quick note, the city of Kimballton down in Audubon County does remain under a boil advisory. That is due to a water main break that happened in the community's water system yesterday. It typically takes 48 to 72 hours from the incident for an advisory to be listed, which would likely put it to be lifted sometime tomorrow. Just a quick FYI for folks down in Kimballton. But that is going to wrap up your news. I'm Nathan Cohns reporting.
All right. Appreciate the update, Nathan. Once again, you can find all your local news and all your local sports, weather, Brinks Exteriors radar, podcasting, streaming, contests, you name it. Everything is found with our mobile app. So have it available on your phone. Download that app so you can just tap it and get up to date on everything, including any announcements, things like that happen to come in. Everything loaded up right there. So tap the app for all the latest free information. And again, you can search in your app store, Carroll Broadcasting or KCIM, and just download now.